Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Aceikith Gaming. Welcome back to Dead by Daylight on the public test build, the PTB, which only got released yesterday as I am recording this. So the brand new DLC that will be coming up in the next month or so, as you can see on the screen right now, is Hellraiser with the brand new killer, the Cenobite. If you do enjoy this video, please do not forget to like the video. It does help the channel quite a lot for new people to discover this video. And if you do want to see further content such as this as well, then please do not forget to click the subscribe button to be notified of any future videos that we may do in this as well in the future, including Dead by Daylight, and also such other things including iRacing. I do sim racing as well, so that is your thing. If that is your thing as well, then be sure to click the subscribe button for further content as well. So I'm going to go over the power and the brand new perks. Now with this new chapter, with chapter 21, it's only going to be the killer. There's not going to be a new survivor. Bear in mind we had 2 new survivors in the last chapter, for which came with the Nemesis, with the Resident Evil chapter that we had a few months back. And there's not going to be a brand new map either. So all we're going to get is a brand new killer. So, obviously he has his little box here, which is very interesting. It is a part of his power. There's 2 parts of his power. So the first part is his chains. So an extra dimensional gateway that leads to pleasure and pain, so it will tear your soul apart. Press the power button to create a gateway and release the button to open it. Once opened, tap the ability button to summon forth a possessed chain under your control. Direct the chain into a survivor to bind them. So the first part of the main part of his power is kind of like the nurse. So with the nurse, obviously you blink around the map. You do to teleport from one place to another. The Cenobite is kind of like that in a way, with his first part. The second part, however, is very, very different. A survivor bound to a chain is unable to sprint. Their movement speed will decrease further as they're hit with a second and third chain. Survivors can perform the break free action to escape. Now, it's not exactly the easiest straight away, especially if you're locked by multiple chains, because your speed's going to be dramatically decreased, which can aid the Cenobite into chasing you down quite easily. So an experienced killer player on this killer could actually be very good, but I think it's more of a matter of like you have to catch him in the right place, because obviously of his variations of his power as well. There is another way to break chains as well, and that is actually going towards walls, and that way the chains make contact with the walls. Now, as I'm explaining this at the moment as well, there is a little bit of a bug at the moment, which just allows a survivor to actually escape from the chain, unless they suits very, very specific conditions. So there is a bug with regard to that. We might see it in some videos today, I do not know. We did catch it actually during one of the Kill Your Friends matches I was playing with a few friends last night. So there is a few known bugs, as to be expected with the PTB. That's the whole point of the PTB, is see if there are any known bugs or anything like that, and in that way Behaviour can sort them out before he is actually officially released. So that's his first part, is his chains. The second part is the Lament configuration, which is his box. If left alone, the Lament configuration initiates a chained hunt by summoning chains to pursue survivors. The hunt ends when a survivor picks up the Lament configuration. A survivor carrying the Lament configuration will be afflicted with the Oblivious status effect, and chains will occasionally be summoned to attack them. The survivor must solve the Lament configuration to remove it from their position. While doing this, the Cenobite will see their location and be able to teleport to it. So they can teleport to not its actual, like literally directly in front of the survivor, but it will be like pretty close to them, that if the survivor isn't aware exactly where they are at the specific time, they're walking the wrong direction, they're definitely getting here. So just bear that in mind, that you can still just about get away from the killer, but you've got to know where they are as they teleport to you. But this part I quite like, that that with these chains, obviously they will keep trying to attack you, and because of that, you're not able to just focus on gens. You're having to find this box, and until you find the box and attempt to solve it, you can't really effectively do gens anymore necessarily. I'm not entirely 100% sure because we haven't really tested it. If you get hooked by 3 chains, say for example, if it actually disallows you to be able to do gens completely, you might still be able to do it. I might try and see if I can try and test that out when we play a survival game later. When the Cenobite picks up the element configuration, a chain hunt is activated. Additionally, all survivors are instantly bound by chains, causing them to scream and reveal their locations. The lament configuration will spawn in a new location after the Cenobite or a survivor has used it. So it's not just survivors that can interact with the lament configuration, in other words the box. The killer himself can also interact with it. And if the Cenobite gets hold of it, they immediately initiate the chain hunt, which is the maximum percentage before the chains start spewing out and attacking the survivors. And bear in mind, the chains themselves can't actually injure a survivor. Now, the perks. So the first perk, a deadlock. You induce a mental suffering by crushing any hope to escape. After a generator is repaired, the entity blocks the generator with the most progress for 20 seconds. The 20 seconds is at tier 1. I do believe it goes up to 30 at tier 3. I could be wrong. You also see its white aura during this time. So this is a pretty interesting one. Stops, technically, I would say, like some sub-killer mains will probably say, where it stops gen rushing. Or it stops the point of, like, you know, being able to get 2 gens done simultaneously. So it does stop that, which is actually pretty good, I would say. It stops that, you know, it stops that momentum from going, like, here to way up high in the ceiling, just like that, in a matter of an instant. So it's good for that. Second perk, Hex Plaything, a brand new Hex perk. A hex that toys with a victim's suffering. The first time you hook a survivor, they become cursed, and Hex Plaything activates on a dull totem. The cursed survivor suffers from the oblivious status effect until Hex Plaything is cleansed. Hex Plaything's totem aura is revealed to the cursed survivor when within 24 meters of it. For the first 90 seconds, only the cursed survivor can cleanse the totem. So, although Hex totems, we've seen it for a long time, I believe it's the first time that we've seen a Hex totem activate on a dull totem. I think it's the first time we've seen this type of Hex totem since Noed got introduced, which obviously I wasn't around playing DVD when Hex totems originally became a thing. This first became a thing with the Hag. If you may remember, the Hag came with 3 different Hex perks. All of her perks were all Hex perks. So this is a brand new Hex perk that isn't activated straight away, so it's not like, oh, I've already found a Hex perk, let's go and cleanse it and then it's useless. It's a Hex totem that only activates when a survivor gets cursed. And for the first 90 seconds, only the cursed survivor can cleanse it, so it's not like, oh, another survivor can go and cleanse it straight away. Only the cursed survivor can cleanse it until 90 seconds has expired. Excuse me. Now, the third perk is a brand new type of perk. No, it's not Boon Totems. So, before we do go down that route, it's supposed to be for survivors that's coming out possibly next year. But, got a brand new type of perk called Scourge Hook. So, this one is called Scourge Hook Gift of Pain. You are the bringer of sweet pain. At the start of the trial, up to 4 random hooks are changed into Scourge Hooks. You see their auras in white. When a survivor is unhooked from a Scourge Hook, they suffer from the hemorrhage and mangled status effect until fully healed. The first time the survivor is healed, they suffer a 7% penalty to healing and repairing actions until injured again. So, I will say this is actually possibly a decent perk. I feel that these perks aren't going to be really high up, but I feel for what they are, all three perks might be usable. Say for example, like if you're newer to a killer, say for example, when these perks come up, you can definitely use them. But if you've got like every single perk in the game, I think there will be other perks that you'll use over them. So definitely usable perks. They might see some on some perk builds maybe, but it's a matter of testing them and seeing if they feel right. And that's obviously what we're is going to be experimented with, I'm sure, with a lot of players, whether they're just very good at the game, they want to test things out, or even content creators. So it'll be interesting to see. So that is the Cenobite. That is. We're going to be going into a couple of games. The first game will be going against the killer, the Cenobite. As Survivor queue is pretty short. And then we'll be going into a killer game playing as the Cenobite himself. So let's go into some games. I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so I've had a couple of Survivor games I have against the brand new killer already. Now, when you start the game, you'll know that there's like a blue type of aura kind of like around all of the character profiles. That is all to do with the power of the Cenobite. Now, when you start a game, you'll hear a little noise notification. Oh, he's grabbed the okay. Okay, let's go and grab these chains. Now, I may lag a little bit every so often. Oh, there he is. Now, when you get close to the box as well, you'll actually get like a little white aura, so you kind of need to pay attention. Maybe somebody's already picked it up, maybe. Now, obviously, players will have gotten used to the new killer and playing against it already. Ah. That's not good. Now, you'll now see one of the capes that's there to put the as a thing that's actually changed around them slightly. That is because they are actually holding the box. They are. The killer wouldn't see that as well. The moment that they start to use it, you can see that cat is actually holding the box right now. He can drop it, by the way. You'll probably think that she'll start using it in a minute. There you go, so she's starting to use it now. There you go, so she's now fully used it. You're ready to solve the puzzle, and should stop the chain from grabbing any of that momentarily. Ooh, that is a little close. Okay, that was a little bit of a unfortunate thing. I thought that wasn't going to hit, but it did. So let's go and get ourselves held up. Then we'll go back to it again. Hopefully, somebody is actually already on it. This killer is using Hex Room, by the way, so... I have actually placed myself in a different area of the screen, so you can see. Reasons in that way you can actually see the perks that I'm using, because I have to sometimes have actually had queries from people before actually ask me what perks are you using in some of these videos. These are more people that actually talk to me that you know, away from actual, like, you know, like real life friends and stuff like that who watch my videos from time to time as well. They've actually asked me before, what perks do I actually use? Okay, we found the box. Get James off, there we go. So yeah, so if he manages to find the box while you're in chains, that's gonna be a troublesome scenario. And right across the hall, can I get this thing? Or is somebody else on the way as well? There's somebody on the other side of that corner there. Ah! Oh wow, he's actually got up to me a bit more than I realised. It's not necessarily the easiest dodging these chains, but it's not the easiest getting the chains hooked on either. Okay, so we've done 3 gens so far, which is pretty good. Now this is actually the first killer that I've actually started seeing that is actually grabbing the box himself. That actually kind of helped us in a way. We should have just left it, maybe. Oh! He put me on one of his scourge hooks, didn't he? Okay! He put me on one of his scourge hooks. That's how come I never heard him. Oh dear. And obviously he knew where we were because we both screamed as well. Oh dear. I'll tell you what, this isn't going to be the easiest of killers to go against, especially against one that is skilled. Okay, let's go. So now, oh no, it's not the scourge hook thing, it's hex plaything. He's using a hex plaything, isn't he? No, that's not good. Where is this box? Oh, he found it. Okay, let's move away from that area. Yeah, so I'm thinking that he's just using the free perk that comes with the Cenobite, to my knowledge. I want to try and stay on this gen if I can help it. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to though. He's now going to know the most progressed gen, which is a good thing with that deadlock perk. Okay, let's carry on. It seems like it's gone away. Let's use our medkit again. This will be our second time we're using it. There's the aura right there, so let's go and see if we can go and get it before he grabs it. Now the only problem is I will not be able to hear it accelerated while I'm holding it. But because of it being... Oh! There we go.
You opened it. Okay.
There he is, he's over there. That's actually got him off that other cape. And I've been able to put myself in a decent spot actually. What's she doing down there? Is they in the basement? Yeah, you're in the basement. What are you doing down there? Okay, got him up. Oh great, this is not a good time. Okay, let's go and get this box. I'll go and pick it up and then I'll use it. Oh no, that's not good. He's right there! I didn't hear him because I was oblivious. God damn it. Oh dear. At least I managed to get the last gen and get the save though. That's actually pretty good. Oh dear. I wonder, is there an add-on maybe where they actually see the Lament configuration box as well? Maybe? I wonder. That could be a thing. Okay, let's start getting this one opened up. I don't have Decisive Strike, so it's kind of... Oh no, he's got no way out! I was kind of lucky there. My medkit from earlier. Might as well pick it up in case I can use it again later. Oh great, this is not good. Let's go. Oh, hi. Hello, sir. Oh, wait. Wait, you can't actually get out with the chain. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that. So, is that right? You can't actually get out while you're chained. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. I'm glad I caught that because I didn't know that. That's interesting to know. Okay. Oh no, not to make that mistake again. Oh dear. Well, well, well. Okay, so let's have a look. So there is a brand new ranking system, by the way, that's going to be coming out when the new patch comes out with the brand new killer. Just so that you are aware. So the old ranking system, by the looks of it, they're getting rid of when the new chapter comes in. There's a brand new ranking system. Obviously, the ranking system doesn't properly work on the PTB. But it will work as from the new chapter by the look of it. Obviously, I can't guarantee that. So we will have to wait and see. So, let's see. So, Deadlock, Hex Ruin, No Way Out, and Barbecue and Chili. Okay. And they were using Chatter's Tooth. So, yeah. So, they were able to also see the Lament configuration box. Picking up the Lament configuration deactivates chain hunts. And to gain the undetectable status effect for 12 seconds after picking up the Lament configuration. Okay. I wonder if that was the... Yeah, that was why... that was how come they caught me. It wasn't because I was oblivious. It was because they were undetectable. So that's Shatter's Tooth, one of the very rare add-ons. Now he's also got an ultra rare add-on. When a chain hunt is inactive, survivors beyond 60 meters of the Lament configuration cannot see its aura. So that is another pretty interesting one, I will say. But a very good Good game, I would say, overall, of showing the killer on the survivor side. What I shall do now is do a killer game playing as the Cenobite himself. Alright, so we're now going to go into a killer game with the brand new killer, the Cenobite, currently on the PTB. So the Cenobite, don't forget, has 2 areas within his power. There is somebody up here, I see. Oh, very nearly got him, actually. Yeah, we'll just break this pallet, and then we'll be on our way. Ah. Well, I do love some of these animations, though. I will say that. That's pretty good, actually. That's how effective the power can be.
You opened the box. I came.
And there's the Nancy! Opening the box in the middle of nowhere. There you go, you got him. He's now going to have to break them chains. Hey, has he got... No. Okay, so that is now there, the sound of the box now reappearing on the map somewhere. I'll put this on. Now that gen I will need to go over to. Yeah, look at that, look. The thing is, I can't really go ahead and... Nancy must have had to think there's somebody else up there. Almost got her. That was a bit of a mistake for the Nancy. Should have stayed at the loop. This one up. It's the basement. Yeah. No. Sadly not. However, we can put it on one of our special foods. You okay there, Ace? Okay. Now I can't see anything, but I know there is a couple of bugs. There is, with regards to the Cenobite power, but I can't actually see it. Okay, I got the bill. That would actually have been possibly a decent place to go to. We've got around 3. I can only see 1, but they are working on a generator, which I believe.
You opened the box. I came.
Right. Now this K has not been caught yet. You got a little bit too greedy. Let's put this cake on. So every single survivor has now been hit. Okay, so Bill's gone this direction. No, I can't see the bill. I'm pretty sure that the Nancy will be also on the... Aha!
The box. You opened it. And I came.
Actually went a little bit too far with that one. Nope, didn't quite get that one. You sometimes kind of forget where you are with his power. Because of the way it works. Okay, so that's another hit. Gotcha. Okay, so it's the gen right in the middle on that. They get to be done. We'll go over to there. One of them is cleansing my Hex Club favourite totem, and they have managed to pretty cleanse it. Let's just jump. Oh well. So I believe 2 of them are now desperate. Yes.
You opened the box. I came.
Pretty interesting. They should have stayed inside of there. I'm wondering if they thought that I'd spawned somewhere else in particular. And they just got caught out. That seems like what's happened. Okay. So I believe now if I hook this cape, that will mean... Oh no, I've still got the build to take a bit of a second hook Oh! I thought I'd give it a try and see if I could get it. Nancy moved at the correct moment. She was ready for that to come out. She was ready for it. But I will say, it does seem like that most survivors are already used to the power. Oh no. But the power isn't exactly easy to use. But the basis on how to use his power is very easy. To actually utilize it in such an effective way is going to be the difficult part. Gotcha. But yeah, don't forget, obviously they're doing the box. You don't have to teleport to them because you could be chasing a killer, and there you could be chasing further. So now I've got Nancy dead. Bill's obviously done the box to try and deter me away from the Nancy. You don't have to teleport. You don't get penalized. Bring him around here just in case. Start regressing some of these gems. That one's not even been started. Oh, I found the trapdoor, so I found the hatch, which is good. Now, can I... Not quite. I won't chase the bill though, you just come off work. But I can see on a map like this, say for example, this map will be very difficult to find out where the other one is. That this might actually be one of Cenobite's more worst maps to be on because of one reason, and it's nothing to do with actually having to fight against the survivors. It's a matter of finding the box. Oh, they were both there. They're both injured too. Oh, that is greedy. That was very greedy, that was as well. One thing is, I do know where the hatch is, so I am going to go straight over to there now. There we go, found it. Alright then. So, the Kate had adrenaline. Now she is going to have a little bit of an issue. And that is that she is currently being chased around by chains at the moment. So she can't actively go ahead and just go and open up one of the gates freely. There's one hit.
You opened the box. I came.
You can't create gateways very close. Look at that, look. So you get chained up. Like, the power is really good. I will say that. It is really, really good. Don't think she'll make it out now, unfortunately. But yeah. So, first impressions of the killer. Like I was saying, like I think, first of all, people are going to find it difficult to play because of the way that these chains work. But I believe with a little bit of practice, he is a killer that will, with practice, becomes easily accessible for the majority of players. Like, the main thing is just getting used to the chains and how it works. Other than that, he's a basic M1 killer, so everybody's going to be able to play him regardless of skill level. But I feel like the chains is going to show some skill expression. It is, whether we'll see maybe nerfs or even buffs possibly. We will have to see, because we don't know, of course, how the majority of players are looking at him at the moment. We obviously, because I will say now that, as you can probably see here, this is a brand new ranking system, so everybody is going to be out of the loop. Plus, also, because of it being the PTB, rank doesn't matter. You're like, literally, I could be rank 1 being paired up with a rank 20. Like, I could be paired up with a group of rank 20. You know, obviously that doesn't really say about what the skill level is like, because they could have been away out of DVD for months and just started coming back in because of the brand new DLC that's coming out. They could have been doing that. So we will, of course, have to see. So when he obviously comes on live server, I will be playing some games with the Cenobite. Hopefully I'll get to go play some games against the Cenobite as well when he does release onto the public beta tester, onto the live servers. He is due to come out possibly in the next month and a half. So we'll wait and see what happens then. But otherwise, if you do like the video, don't forget to give the video a like. It does help out the channel a lot. And if you do want to see more videos such as this, if you want to click the subscribe button, please do so. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I shall see you guys next time.